Hello everyone, I am Gyan and you are watching the first session of Java and Web installation and first program. Let's learn how commands work in Linux. We will not learn about each command, but we will just learn how they work. Commands are instructions to the operating system. To run a command, we need command line interface called terminal in Ubuntu. Commands are case sensitive in Ubuntu or any other Linux. Some commands are executable files like we created in our earlier video called external commands. Some commands are built within the shell, in our case bash shell. They are not separate executable files present on the disk. These commands are called internal commands. Let's go to our Ubuntu system and open the terminal by pressing key combination of Ctrl, Alt and T. There is a special process running inside the terminal called the shell. There are various shells exist in Linux and we are using bash shell. Some commands are part of the bash. They are not separate executable files on the disk. These commands are called internal commands. Bash itself is an executable. As we know, there are two types of commands, internal commands and external commands. cd and echo are examples of internal commands, whereas ls, dir, mkdir, etc. are examples of external commands. If you remember, dir is the internal command in Windows, but external command in Linux. Internal commands are part of the shell, which is running in the terminal. External commands are stored in the system disk as executable. To know location of external command, use where is command. Let's use the where is command. Go to terminal. You can press Ctrl, Shift and plus together to increase font size of the terminal. So I increase the font size. Let me maximize it and type where is ls. Windows has where command to find an external command's location, and here this is where is command. So ls command is stored in /bin directory. Let's go to the /bin directory. Click on home folder. Click on file system. Now we are in /. Click on bin. We are in /bin, and here you can find various other executables which can be run as a command, as external command, and you can find your ls here. This one is the ls command. Here ls is stored as a executable in /bin directory. You can see it. Some commands are part of the terminal. They are not external. When you run where is cd, it prints cd. This means cd not found. When you run type cd, type is a command, type cd. It prints cd is a shell built in. Some commands are internal, but they also have external executables. In such a case, internal command is preferred. If you run where is echo, it shows the location where echo is present. It is saying echo is present in /bin directory. But when you run type echo, it says echo is a shell built in. When you type a command in terminal, Linux kernel searches only few locations, few directories for that command. If Linux could not find this command in given set of directories, then results an error as command not found. Let us try to find those directories where Linux searches for the external commands. Unlike Windows, path is not a command in Ubuntu or any Linux. Type path. This is not a command. So unlike Windows, path is not a command in Linux, but similar to Windows, there is a path environment variable which contains all directories to be searched by the shell. To see the content of the path variable, we need to echo it. Let's run echo dollar capital PATH and press enter. These are the directories where bash search for the external commands. These directories are separated by colons. If you remember, in Windows these directories were separated by using semicolons, but in Linux these directories are separated using colons. Ubuntu only search for your typed executable in these directories, not even in the current directory. That's why to run executable file first, you have to type /first even if you are in the current directory which contains first. Means my first executable file is on desktop. Let me go on the desktop. If I type here first, it will not execute because Linux only search in these directories. Linux do not search even in the current directory for an executable. That's why we have to explicitly specify that I want to search in current directory. Dot means current directory. So we are explicitly specifying that we are searching in current directory and name of the executable file is first. And this is how we run our created executable file. To know about these special directories, see values of a special environment variable called path. We seen it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.